Did you know that after the age of 60, we lose nearly 1% of our muscle every single year? That's called sarcopenia, muscle loss with aging. And when we lose muscle, we lose strength, balance, mobility, and independence. But here's the exciting news. You don't have to live this way. You don't need expensive magnesium supplements or miracle powders. Instead, there's a simple natural food that can help build muscle and fight sarcopenia every single day. Magnesium is one of the most overlooked minerals in our diet. Yet it's involved in over 300 biochemical processes in the body. Think of magnesium as the spark plug that keeps your engine running smoothly. Without it, muscles can't contract properly, nerves can't communicate effectively, and your energy levels drop. For seniors, magnesium is even more important because it plays a direct role in preserving muscle strength, bone health, and preventing sarcopenia, that age-related muscle loss that robs so many people of their independence. Let me ask you this. Have you ever experienced muscle cramps at night, restless legs, or constant fatigue? Those are classic signs your body may be running low on magnesium. The good news is you don't need to rely on expensive supplements that may or may not be absorbed properly. Instead, nature has given us magnesium in its purest, most bioavailable form, real food. Why food-based? Magnesium is better than supplements. When you eat magnesium-rich foods, you don't just get magnesium, you also get a synergy of nutrients, fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that work together to nourish your cells. For example, spinach not only gives you magnesium, it also provides vitamin E and K, iron, and phytonutrients that protect your arteries. Pumpkin seeds deliver magnesium along with zinc and omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support joint health. This combination can't be replicated in a pill. Supplements often contain isolated magnesium compounds that can cause side effects like diarrhea or poor absorption. But when you eat whole foods, your body knows exactly what to do with them. It recognizes the balance and harmony nature intended, the role of magnesium in muscle health. Magnesium is critical for muscle contraction and relaxation. Imagine flexing your bicep. Calcium helps the muscle contract, but magnesium is what allows it to relax. Without enough magnesium, your muscles stay tense, leading to spasms, cramps, and stiffness. Over time, a magnesium deficiency can accelerate muscle wasting, making sarcopenia worse. But here's the empowering part. By consistently eating magnesium-rich foods, you provide your muscles with the fuel they need to repair, rebuild, and grow stronger. This means you can walk longer, climb stairs with more ease, and maintain balance. Key factors in preventing falls and staying independent. Everyday foods that deliver magnesium naturally. Let's talk about some simple foods you can start adding to your daily meals. Leafy greens, spinach, Swiss chard, kale, and collard greens. 1 cup of cooked spinach gives you nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. Nuts and seeds, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. Just a small handful daily is a powerhouse for your muscles and brain. Beans and lentils, black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, and lentils are loaded with magnesium, protein, and fiber. Whole grains, oats, quinoa, and brown rice provide steady energy and magnesium together. Avocados and bananas, great sources not just for magnesium, but also potassium, which works hand in hand to keep your muscles functioning smoothly. Simple protocol you can use today. Here's an easy protocol you can follow without making drastic changes. Breakfast. Add a handful of pumpkin seeds to your oatmeal or yogurt. Lunch, include a cup of leafy greens like spinach salad with olive oil and lemon. Snack, a small handful of almonds or cashews instead of cookies or chips. Dinner, replace white rice with quinoa or add a side of steamed kale. If you make just 1 or 2 of these swaps daily, you'll start noticing improvements in energy, muscle strength, and even sleep quality. A real-life example, I worked with many seniors who thought muscle loss was simply part of aging. But after including magnesium, rich foods in their diet, spinach at lunch, beans with dinner, nuts as snacks, they began noticing fewer cramps, better strength, and deeper sleep. The difference wasn't supplements. It was consistency with food, long-term benefits of magnesium foods, eating magnesium. Rich foods daily doesn't just build muscle. It lowers inflammation, improves blood sugar balance, supports heart rhythm, and strengthens bones. It's like giving your body a daily tune-up so you can move with ease, think clearly, and feel vibrant. Remember, magnesium is not a quick fix. It's a long-term investment. Each meal is either moving you closer to health or further from it. By choosing foods rich in magnesium, you're giving your body the foundation it needs to thrive as you age. Final motivation, my friends, muscle is your independence. Without it, life becomes more limited, but you have the power to fight back against sarcopenia every single day through the foods you choose. Forget relying solely on pills. Go back to what nature provided: greens, nuts, seeds, beans, and whole grains. Your muscles will thank you. Your energy will rise and your body will begin to heal itself. Start today. Make that small change at your very next meal, because small daily actions compounded over time create the strongest, healthiest version of you. Beans and legumes, your muscle builder. When most people think about building muscle, they imagine protein shakes, powders, or expensive supplements. But the truth is, one of the most powerful muscle-building foods has been right in front of us for centuries: beans and legumes. Black beans, lentils, chickpeas, kidney beans, and pinto beans are not only affordable and versatile, they are also loaded with the very nutrients your body needs to maintain strength, fight sarcopenia, and keep your energy levels steady as you age. Why beans and legumes matter for seniors after the age of 50. Muscle mass naturally begins to decline. By the time you reach 70, you could lose up to 30% of your muscle strength if you don't actively protect it. This loss doesn't just affect your biceps. It affects your ability to walk, climb stairs, balance, and even get out of a chair without assistance. Beans and legumes are a game changer because they are a triple threat for seniors. They are rich in plant-based protein to rebuild and maintain muscle. They are packed with magnesium, iron, and potassium, all essential for muscle contraction and repair. They contain fiber, which balances blood sugar and improves gut health, reducing inflammation that can weaken the body over time. The protein power of beans protein is the building block of muscle. Without it, your body can't repair damaged tissues or create new muscle fibers. Many seniors struggle to get enough protein because traditional sources like red meat can be heavy, hard to digest, or contribute to cholesterol problems. That's where beans step in. A single cup of cooked lentils has 18 g of protein. That's almost as much as a chicken breast, but with zero cholesterol and plenty of additional nutrients. Chickpeas, kidney beans, and black beans all offer similar benefits, making them a gentle but powerful protein source for seniors. Magnesium and muscle function beans are also one of the best natural sources of magnesium. Remember, magnesium is necessary for proper muscle contraction and relaxation. Without it, you may experience cramps, stiffness, or weakness. By eating beans regularly, you give your muscles the minerals they need to stay flexible and strong. For example, black beans contain about 120 micrograms of magnesium per cup. Add that to your daily diet, and you're already covering a large portion of your needs without ever opening a supplement bottle. The fiber connection, one often overlooked benefit of beans, is fiber. Many seniors struggle with digestion, constipation, or blood sugar swings. Fiber in beans helps regulate bowel movements, feeds the healthy bacteria in your gut, and slows the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. This means more steady energy levels throughout the day, no mid-afternoon crash, and no nighttime sugar drops that wake you up at 2 a.m. And here's something amazing. A healthy gut improves nutrient absorption, which means the protein and magnesium you get from beans are actually used more effectively by your body. Simple ways to add beans to your meals. The beauty of beans and legumes is their versatility. You don't need complicated recipes or hours in the kitchen. Here are simple, senior-friendly ways to enjoy them. Lentil soup, warm filling, and easy to digest. Add carrots, celery, and spices for extra flavor. Bean salad. Mix chickpeas, cucumbers, tomatoes, and olive oil for a refreshing side dish. Black bean wrap. Use whole grain tortilla, as with black beans, avocado, and leafy greens. Hummus dip made from chickpeas. Hummus is perfect as a spread or dip for veggies. Swap for rice. Instead of a big plate of white rice, replace half with beans to balance protein and carbs. A simple protocol you can start today at least 3-4 times per week. Include 1 serving of beans or lentils with lunch or dinner. If you're new to beans, start small, a half cup at a time, then increase gradually to avoid digestive discomfort. Pair beans with vitamin and C-rich foods like tomatoes, bell peppers, or lemon juice. This helps your body absorb the iron in beans more efficiently. Real-life transformation. I've seen seniors who thought their energy loss and muscle weakness were simply old age. Once they began adding beans to their diet, lentil soup for lunch, black beans with dinner, their strength improved, their digestion became smoother, and their energy levels were more stable. They didn't just build muscle, they rebuilt confidence and independence. Long-term benefits. By eating beans regularly, you're not only fueling muscle, you're also protecting your heart, blood vessels, and brain. The combination of fiber, protein, and magnesium lowers blood pressure, reduces cholesterol, and supports better circulation. This means fewer risks of falls, more energy for activities, and a healthier, longer life. Final motivation, my friends. Muscle loss is not your destiny. You have the power to slow it down and even reverse it. And one of the simplest, most powerful tools is right in your pantry: beans and legumes. Affordable, accessible, and packed with nutrients your body craves. Start today. Add beans to your very next meal. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Each serving is a step toward stronger muscles, a sharper mind, and a healthier, more vibrant you. Remember, small daily changes create big lifelong results. When it comes to building and maintaining strong, healthy muscles as we age, most people think about big meals, chicken, fish, or beans. But sometimes the smallest foods pack the biggest punch. That's where nuts and seeds come in. These tiny nutritional powerhouses are portable, convenient, and loaded with exactly what your body needs to fight sarcopenia, reduce inflammation, and keep your energy levels stable throughout the day. Think about it. You can carry them in your pocket, keep them in your car, or store them in your kitchen cabinet. And every small handful you eat delivers protein, magnesium, healthy fats, and antioxidants, nutrients that fuel your muscles, protect your brain, and even improve your heart health. Why nuts and seeds matter for seniors? As we age, our muscles, joints, and energy reserves become more vulnerable. Processed snacks, cookies, chips, sugary bars drain your energy, spike blood sugar, and add inflammation. But nuts and seeds do the opposite. They provide protein to repair and maintain muscle tissue, magnesium and potassium to keep muscles contracting and relaxing properly, healthy fats, omega-3 to reduce inflammation, protect joints, and support brain function, fiber to regulate digestion and stabilize blood sugar. This unique nutrient profile makes nuts and seeds one of the simplest, most effective medicines for aging bodies. Protein in every handful. A small handful of almonds contains about 6 g of protein. Pumpkin seeds, even better, nearly 9 g per quarter cup. That's more than many so-called protein bars, but without the added sugar and chemicals. When you give your body protein in small, consistent amounts throughout the day, You give your muscles what they need to repair tiny tears and rebuild stronger fibers. For seniors, this means more strength for walking, climbing stairs, lifting groceries, or even just getting up from a chair with ease. Magnesium and muscle recovery. Many seniors suffer from cramps, restless legs, or stiffness, often due to low magnesium. Nuts and seeds are nature's magnesium pills. Cashews, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds are especially rich in this mineral. Every handful you eat gives your muscles the raw material they need to contract, relax, and recover after activity. This is why including nuts and seeds daily is not just about preventing sarcopenia. It's about living with less pain and more freedom of movement. Healthy fats for inflammation and brain health. Inflammation is one of the silent drivers of aging. It stiffens joints, weakens muscles, and fogs the brain. But omega-3 fatty acids found in walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds help cool down inflammation naturally. When you eat these foods regularly, you're not just protecting your muscles, you're also supporting your memory, concentration, and mood. This is critical for seniors who want to stay sharp, energetic, and engaged in life. Fiber for digestion and steady energy. One overlooked benefit of nuts and seeds is their fiber content. Fiber slows digestion, which means you get a steady release of energy instead of a sugar spike and crash. For seniors, this is especially important because stable blood sugar reduces the risk of diabetes complications, prevents nighttime weight, cups, and keeps hunger under control. Better digestion also means your body absorbs more nutrients from all the other healthy foods you're eating, like leafy greens and beans. Simple ways to add nuts and seeds to your diet. The beauty of nuts and seeds is that they require no cooking, no prep, and no fancy recipes. Here are a few easy ways to use them. Snack bag. Keep a small bag of mixed almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds with you during the day. Smoothie boost. Add a tablespoon of chia seeds or flax seeds to your morning smoothie. Salad topper. Sprinkle sunflower seeds or crushed walnuts over salads for crunch and nutrition. Nut butter. Replace sugary spreads with natural almond or peanut butter on whole grain toast. Bedtime snack. A few walnuts or cashews before bed can calm the nervous system and promote deeper sleep. A practical protocol. One small handful, about 104 cups of nuts or seeds daily. Rotate between almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds to get a variety of nutrients. Avoid heavily salted or sugar-coated nuts. Choose raw or lightly roasted for maximum benefit. Real-life results: I've seen seniors who felt drained and weak start carrying a small bag of nuts in their pocket. Within weeks, they noticed fewer cravings, steadier energy, and stronger grip strength. That little daily habit created momentum for bigger lifestyle changes. More walking, more strength, and more confidence. Long-term benefits. By eating nuts and seeds regularly, you're not just fighting sarcopenia. You're building a shield against heart disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, and memory loss. These foods are anti-aging fuel. Every handful is like a deposit into your health savings account. Final motivation, my friends: don't underestimate the power of small daily actions. Something as simple as a handful of nuts or seeds can be the difference between muscle loss and muscle strength, between fatigue and energy, between dependence and independence. Forget the processed snacks. Start carrying nuts and seeds with you wherever you go. Make them part of your routine, because consistency, not complexity, is what creates lasting health. Remember this: strong bodies are built one choice at a time. And today you can choose strength. One of the most overlooked indicators of health and longevity is not your weight, not your blood pressure, and not even your cholesterol levels. It's your grip strength. That's right. The strength of your hands can predict the strength of your entire body and even your overall health. Think about it. Every time you pick up a grocery bag, twist open a jar, shake someone's hand, or support yourself as you get up from a chair, you're using grip strength. Weak grip strength is often one of the earliest signs of muscle decline and sarcopenia, and research shows it is directly linked to higher risks of falls, disability, and even mortality in seniors. The good news, grip strength isn't just something you measure. It's something you can test, train, and improve every single day. Why grip strength matters? Your grip strength is like a window into your overall muscle health. Here's why. Indicator of sarcopenia. Weak hands often reflect weak forearms, shoulders, and even core muscles. If your grip is declining, chances are your overall muscle mass is declining too. Predictor of longevity. Studies show that seniors with stronger grips tend to live longer, healthier lives. Daily function, opening jars, carrying bags, holding utensils, or using a walker all require grip strength. Lose it and independence becomes harder to maintain. So, if you want to measure where you stand in your muscle health journey, start with your hands. Quick self-test you can try at home. Here's a simple way to test your grip strength right now. No special equipment required. The jar test. Grab a tight jar lid and see how easily you can open it. Struggling. That's a sign your grip needs attention. The squeeze test. Take a tennis ball or stress ball. Squeeze it as hard as you can and hold for 10 seconds. If your hand tires quickly or you can't maintain pressure, your grip is weaker than it should be. The carry test. Pick up 2 grocery bags or 2 water bottles and walk across the room. If your forearms burn or you struggle to hold on, that's another red flag. These are not just tests. They are wake-up calls. They tell you where your muscles are today and where they're headed if you don't take action. Corrective actions to strengthen your grip. The beauty of grip training is that it doesn't require fancy gyms or equipment. Here are some simple senior-friendly ways to rebuild grip strength. Tennis ball squeeze. Keep a tennis ball or stress ball by your chair. Squeeze and release it 10-15 times per hand twice daily. Towel twist. Take a dry towel and twist it tightly as if wringing out water. This works your wrists, forearms, and fingers. Light dumbbell holds. If you have small hand weights, hold them at your sides for 30-60 seconds. This is called a farmer's carry and builds grip endurance jar practice. Practice opening and closing jars with different lid sizes. This mimics real-life daily strength needs. How grip training helps the whole body. You might wonder why focus on just the hands, because improving grip strength actually strengthens the entire chain of muscles in your upper body. When your grip improves, your arms, shoulders, and even back muscles get stronger. This means better posture, better balance, and less risk of falls. Think of your grip like the roots of a tree. The stronger the roots, the stronger the entire tree stands. A simple protocol you can start today. Perform 2 grip strengthening exercises daily, morning and evening. Pair grip training with light walking or squats for a full body benefit. Keep small tools nearby, a tennis ball, towel, or light weights. Make it convenient so you'll stay consistent. Real life impact. I've worked with many seniors who thought their weak grip was just aging. They struggled with simple tasks like buttoning shirts or lifting pans. But after adding just a few minutes of grip training each day, they regained strength, confidence, and independence. One woman told me, "For the first time in years, I opened my own pickle jar and it felt like I got my freedom back." Long-term benefits of strong grip, improving grip strength, isn't just about hands. It's about protecting your entire future. Strong grip lowers fall risk, supports bone health, and gives you the ability to keep doing the things you love. Gardening, cooking, playing with grandkids, or simply living without constant assistance. Every rep, every squeeze, every twist adds up. Over weeks and months, you'll notice not just stronger hands, but more energy, better balance, and greater confidence in your daily life. Final motivation, my friends, don't ignore your hands. They're the tools that connect you to the world, and they reflect the strength of your whole body. Test your grip today. Train it daily and watch how it transforms not only your muscles, but also your independence. Remember, your strength is your freedom. Protect it one squeeze at a time. When we talk about exercises that keep seniors strong, mobile, and independent, one of the most powerful movements is also one of the simplest, the chair squat. You don't need a gym membership, fancy machines, or expensive trainers. All you need is a sturdy chair and a few minutes a day. The chair squat is more than just an exercise. It's a lifeline to independence. It mimics one of the most basic and essential movements we do daily, sitting down and standing up. If you lose the ability to rise from a chair without help, you lose one of the most critical aspects of independence. That's why practicing this movement regularly is one of the best ways to fight sarcopenia and stay as strong as you age. Why the chair squat matters: as we age, muscle strength in the legs and core begins to decline rapidly. These muscles, your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and lower back, are the foundation of mobility. Weak legs are one of the top contributors to falls, hospitalizations, and loss of independence. The chair squat directly targets these muscles in a safe, controlled way. By practicing it, you're not just building strength. You're training your body for the exact movement patterns you need to live independently. Getting out of bed, standing from a chair, using bathroom, or picking something up off the floor. How to perform the chair squat safely. The beauty of the chair squat is in its simplicity. Here's a step-by-step guide. Start position. Stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet shoulder-width apart. Keep the chair behind you for safety. Controlled sit. Slowly lower yourself down as if you're going to sit, pushing your hips back and bending your knees. Keep your chest lifted and your weight in your heels. Light touch. Gently touch the chair with your hips. Don't plop down. Rise up. Press through your heels and stand back up tall, engaging your thighs and glutes. Repetitions. Start with 5, 8 repetitions. Over time, work up to 2, 3 sets of 10, 15 reps twice per day. Tip: keep your arms extended in front of you for balance, or hold onto the sides of the chair if needed. Safety first for seniors. Safety is everything. Always make sure the chair is sturdy and placed against a wall so it doesn't slide. You wear supportive shoes with good traction. You move slowly and breathe steadily throughout the exercise. If standing up feels too challenging at first, begin by sitting down slowly and using your arms to help you push back up. Over time, try to rely less on your arms and more on your legs. While the chair squat builds muscle and confidence, this exercise is a powerhouse for fighting sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. Every squat engages your largest muscles, which are also the ones that decline the fastest with age. By strengthening them, you improve balance and stability, reducing fall risk, endurance so you can walk longer without fatigue. Posture: standing tall and reducing back pain. Confidence knowing you can sit and rise safely without help. It's not just physical, it's psychological. Each time you perform a chair squat, you're telling your body, I am strong, I am capable, I am independent. A simple protocol for daily life. Perform chair squats once in the morning and once in the evening. Start small, 5 reps. Increase slowly as you feel stronger. Pair squats with deep breathing to oxygenate your muscles and relax your body. For variety, hold light hand weights or water bottles while squatting to increase resistance. Real life success. I've had seniors tell me, Dick here, Mandell, I didn't think I could exercise anymore, but the chair squat gave me my strength back. Some who could barely get out of a chair without help are now doing 15 squats in a row with confidence. That simple movement gave them their independence back. It gave them freedom, long-term benefits. Chair squats don't just strengthen muscles. They improve bone density, circulation, and joint health. They train your body to keep moving naturally and powerfully as you age. Think of them as insurance for your independence. The more squats you do now, the more freedom you'll have later. That's not just exercise, that's an investment in your future self. Final motivation, my friends. Never underestimate the power of simple, consistent habits. The chair squat is not just a movement, it's a symbol of independence. Each repetition keeps you strong, mobile, and free. Start today. Stand, sit, and rise again. Do it slowly. Do it safely. And do it with confidence. Because every squat you do is a step toward a healthier, stronger, more independent you. Remember, strength is built one rep at a time, and independence is built one day at a time. Long-term preventative habit when it comes to health, strength, and independence. Most people focus only on what they can do today. But the truth is, the choices you make every single day are like deposits into a bank account, an account you'll rely on in the years to come. Think of your muscles, bones, and joints as your retirement savings plan. The more you invest in them now, the greater your independence and freedom will be later. The sad reality is that many seniors lose their independence not because of disease, but because of preventable weakness. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, is not something that just happens. It's the result of neglect, years of not giving your muscles the movement, nutrients, and attention they need. The good news, it's never too late to turn things around. By establishing long-term preventative habits, you can not only slow muscle loss, you can actually rebuild strength, vitality, and confidence at any age. Why prevention is more powerful than treatment once independence is lost. Regaining it can be an uphill battle. Rehabilitation is possible, but it's always harder than prevention. That's why building habits today is so critical. Habits create momentum, and momentum creates results that compound over time. Just like brushing your teeth prevents decay, consistent movement and proper nutrition prevent muscle decay. You don't wait until your teeth rot before brushing, you brush daily. The same logic applies here. Don't wait until you can no longer get out of a chair before you start strengthening your legs. Prevention is easier, safer, and far more effective. A simple formula for daily prevention long-term. Preventative habits don't need to be complicated. In fact, the simpler the habit, the more likely you are to stick with it. Here's a simple formula to protect your muscles, joints, and overall health. Move daily, even if it's just 10-15 minutes. Keep your body in motion. Chair squats, walking, stretching all count. Eat smart. Choose whole magnesium, rich foods like beans, nuts, seeds, and leafy greens. These not only fuel your muscles, but also calm your nervous system and support sleep. Stay hydrated. Dehydration weakens muscles and makes you more prone to cramps and fatigue. Sip water or magnesium. Rich beverages throughout the day. Sleep well. Quality sleep is when your muscles repair, rebuild, and recharge. Don't neglect it. Monitor strength. Do a quick self-check weekly, like grip strength or standing from a chair without using your arms. Habit stacking for success. One of the easiest ways to build long-term preventative habits is through habit stacking. Pair a new habit with something you already do. Before brushing your teeth at night, right arrow, do 10 calf raises. Before your morning coffee, right arrow, drink a glass of water with a pinch of magnesia-rich mineral salt. While watching TV, right arrow, perform light stretches or use resistance bands for your arms. This way, your habits become part of your daily rhythm instead of feeling like a burden. The ripple effect of good habits. Here's the powerful part. One preventative habit leads to another. When you move more, you sleep better. When you sleep better, you crave healthier foods. When you eat better, you feel more energy to move again. This creates a positive health spiral that builds strength, stability, and resilience over time. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. Even small daily actions add up to life, changing results Staying accountable. One of the biggest challenges with long-term habits is sticking with them. Here are some tools to stay on track. Set reminders. Use sticky notes, alarms, or phone notifications. Track progress. Write down how many chair squats or walks you do each week. Seeing progress motivates you. Buddy system. Partner with a friend, spouse, or family member. Accountability doubles your chance of success. Celebrate wins. Every step forward counts. Did you do more squats this week than last? Celebrate it. Think decades ahead. Every preventative habit you build today is a gift to your future self. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Do you want to be strong, walking with energy, enjoying travel, and playing with grandchildren? Or do you want to rely on canes, walkers, or others to do basic things for you? The choice begins now with the habits you form today. Final motivation, my friends. Prevention is the secret to aging powerfully. Don't wait for weakness, pain, or illness to force you into action. Start today. Move your body, fuel your muscles, drink the right fluids, and get quality rest. The little things you do consistently, those 10 squats, that handful of nuts, that extra glass of water, are not just habits. They are your foundation for independence, dignity, and freedom in the years to come. Remember this truth. Your future is built by the habits you choose today. Make them count and your body will thank you for decades. Remember, muscle is your currency.